guys. Hello and welcome to part 5 of Ocean Block Survival. I'm continuing with this quite a lot recently just because it appears to be one of the more popular series on the channel recently anyway, so I kind of thought might as well do this because if people enjoy it, this is what I'll play. And it does seem to be the case so far. Anyway, if you remember last time we got mugged by a couple of mobs because I forgot it was going to night. However, that kind of did work to our advantage because we've got a few bones and we've got an ender pearl, which probably won't come in much use at the moment, but the bones at least we can probably turn into bone marrow. But at the moment we're just going to store the more valuable assets away, just because we don't really want to lose these, because if we do, we're in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to probably put the rules away just in case we do lose them. And for the oak saplings, we don't currently need them, so we might as well put them in safe hands. So I've just got to do a quick warning before I do continue, and that is there's going to be probably a lack of videos over the weekend kind of period. Sorry I'm speaking a bit slowly today, I've just got a bit on my mind, but anyway, I won't be able to do as many videos over the weekend just because I'm going away to a friend's house, and it will probably mean that I won't be able to upload as much. And I was hoping I'll get a few videos kind of recorded today, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so unfortunately it may seem that we've got a bit of a lack of videos, in which case I'll try and make it up to you on Saturday evening. Well, see if I can upload a bit more. Anyhow, I've just planted the third jungle tree. Unfortunately we don't actually have another jungle tree because I didn't get that many saplings, so we'll just have to see if these will grow. In fact, I may just boost one of them just to see if it works. Might as well, just to see if they will grow. In fact, it seems to be working better than expected because they're only growing in one column, so considering we wasted all that dirt, it's kind of annoying. So I'm going to see if we can hopefully harvest most of this back, and also seems a bit annoying that most of this wood as well wasn't required, but we'll see how that goes. Just pop that in there. Just collect the rest of this as well. There we go. Just fill this in. Now this has worked a bit better actually, because we now have plenty of dirt and stuff to keep us going. Although we will at some point I think need to make an animal farm for pigs and such to spawn. So monsters seem to be working fine, obviously, as we can see with that spider over there, which we probably should kill actually, but it's just a bit too out of reach, and most likely we'll lose whatever its loot is if we kill it, because it will just fall down into the ocean, which wouldn't be too good. Got the sugarcane growing there, so I think what I'm gonna do is, we do really need a proper sugarcane farm, but the problem is that's quite tricky, so I may just bite the bullet and collect a lot of the sand. There's no reason why not to, and can set up a proper farm instead of this kind of makeshift kind of thing over here. Pick that up. Oops. Yeah, this should now be fine. There we go. And what I'm going to do is just make a little area just off of here. The thing is, we kind of, with this, because it's this kind of setup, so we don't want the sand to fall down. This is one thing we do have to take into account, because if the sand was to fall down, we'd be pretty much lost all of our sugarcane, so we only have this. As soon as we get some bits growing, it should be a lot better. One thing we do need to watch out for is creepers, obviously, because if they end up blowing me up, they'll probably take half of this with them, which wouldn't be too good for me. Got squids down there. Sounds a bit weird, the plural squids. It's probably just me though. Now I'm just going to grow some of these birch trees, oops, preferably without drowning. So I just think, just to see if they will actually grow. This is my worry, because these don't seem to be growing down here, but they obviously are. So, just taking a bit longer. I think the oak trees must just have an increased spawn rate kind of thing, but they seem to be growing fine. So I'll store this away, there's no point wasting the rest of this. Do have some more birch and stuff, but we do need to get some more saplings from the fir trees. But this seems to be going quite well. Hopefully we'll get some more cocoa beans, although I'm not actually sure what you can do with them. I'm sure there is something in the update. Cookies, probably. But we don't have any wheat. So that could pose a problem. Got loads of dirt though, so it should come in pretty quickly. If we put bone meal, I think you can put bone meal on dirt and that kind of creates grass and such. And we can hopefully get a few seeds going and a proper farm. We've got sugarcane and such, which will come in handy for a few things like sugar. Maybe we want to make a cake, I don't know. Not sure a cake will be too handy, but it is still food. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at the end of this episode today, just because there's not really, I haven't really planned ahead for what else we can do here, because we've pretty much finished the trees here. I'm going to say we finished the tree side of things, so I'm just going to look ahead and see what we do have to do next. So, skip ahead a few pages. Make an oak tree, yep. Make a jungle tree, yep. Make a sugarcane farm, you may want a big one, yep. We have started doing that, so that's going quite well. And then we need to make a pumpkin farm. A small one pumpkin farm is fine, so pretty much we've got a pumpkin farm there. If you call that a pumpkin farm, but it's not really. We do need pumpkin seeds. I suppose to actually have a farm. That's just a block at the moment. So yeah, the next thing we have to do is do a sugarcane farm, which will take over a couple of episodes. Not as though that's not going to be the only thing we're going to do, but we obviously do have to wait for this to grow, and then we have to chop it up, then we have to do that again. There doesn't really seem to be much sand here, this is the problem. So I mean, we've got one block here, which I'll probably just harvest quickly. There we go, and thanks for watching this episode of Ocean Block Survival today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time, guys.